Kimmel show. We want to bring up a gentleman by the name of Benjy G. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Let's have a hand for Charles Roseman. All right, who's in the mood for some music tonight? All right, let's go back in time, everybody, to a period called the 1960s. Do we remember the 60s? Yeah, and what a time it was, where every Sunday night we watched a show called The Ed Sullivan Show. Who remembers The Ed Sullivan Show? Who remembers the Beatles on the very first Ed Sullivan Show? This will be Ed Sullivan introducing the Beatles for the very first time to America. Now, yesterday and today, and the newspapers and the theaters and the hundreds of photographers from all over the nation, and these veterans agreed to meet. The city's never seen the excitement from these four youngsters from Liverpool who call themselves the Beatles. Now, tonight, you're gonna twice be entertained by them. Right now, and again the second half of our show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles! Ed Sullivan has children? How? He's so stiff. You know, they actually asked presidents of the United States their favorite Beatles songs. That's right. President George W. Bush, what's your favorite Beatles song? I say here, my favorite Beatles song is The Fool on the Hill. Still am, ask my daddy, yeah. President Clinton, what's your favorite Beatles song? I'll say here, my favorite Beatles song is You're Gonna Lose That Girl. Monica likes, not a second time. President Reagan, what's your favorite Beatles song? I have to say that, what was the question? Oh, When I'm 94. Ooh. President Kennedy, what's your favorite Beatles song? When I think of Marilyn Monroe there, I think of You've Got to Hide Your Love Away. President Nixon, nah, forget it, nobody cares anyway. President Gerald Ford, oh, Day Tripper. President Barack Obama, as your new president, I like the Half White album. What a show tonight. The talented Peter Tork from the Monkees is here. Here we come. Walking down the street, I told my Scotland Yard. Red, red. They got to paint me red before they chop me. It's a different religion than ours, I think. All this for a ring, eh? I'm gonna feel my life, you know. So this is the famous Beatles. So this is the famous Scotland Yard, eh? How long do you think you'll last? Can't say fairer than that. Great train robbery, how's that going, eh? You don't believe us, do you? Chief Superintendent, Ringo, please. It's for you, the famous Ringo. Hold on to Sam, only me and Paul know we're here. I know we're here. Allow me, I used to be a mimic in my own small way, you know. James Cagney. Hello there, this is the famous Ringo here. What is it I could do for you if it was Fab? Not a bit like Cagney. Go to the window. It is Sam. Go to the window. Go to the window. Go to the window. Beatles and help. We used to play these things called records. Anybody remember records? I used to take home my Beatles and Monkees LPs and play them at 45 speed, just for fun. Anybody out there used to do that? Remember what it sounded like? About 10 times too fast? It's been a hard day's night. And I've been working like a log. It's been a hard day's night. You'll be sleeping like a log. When I get home to you, gonna think you do things all right. When I'm home. That's what it sounded like. Parents freaked out. My father's like, are you listening to Mickey Mouse? My mother's like, I hear Wizard of Oz. This group around now, I think, is the Rolling Stones, 46 years. Yes. Right? That's 60s, right? Yeah, but the funniest thing about them is Mick Jagger's dancing. You ever see him dance? Does he look like a chicken high on drugs? This is trying to be my impression. I'll try to do it on the stage of Mick Jagger dancing like a chicken high on drugs to that song, Shattered. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chatter. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Chatter, 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 chatter. What, what? Chatter. That was good fun. For the very first time last year, she would not take a picture with me. True story. That biatch. When I see her again, I would tell her, you broke up the Beatles. Now who wants to hear a Yoko Ono impression? Yeah. Yoko Ono auditioning for American Idol with May Pang as one of the judges. May Pang teaming up with Heather Mills for their new Broadway show, Migraine Beatle Wives in a Bag. Speaking of migraines, jeez. My name is John Lennon, thanks for coming tonight, everybody. This is Paul McCartney, thanks for coming, everybody, tonight. This is George Harrison, thanks for coming tonight. This is Ringo Starr, thanks for coming tonight. This is George Martin, have a wonderful year, and thank you for coming tonight. And I'm Benjy Greenberg from Rye, New York. Thanks for your support. Let's enjoy the beatexpo. Yeah!
Benjy G!
Come on, you know, it's not easy to come in here and try to think of, rock and roll humor and